Hi Scorpio, welcome to your every 2 week tarot reading. Today I have a spread called What Am I Doing with My Life? And it's for Scorpio suns, only Scorpio suns, no Scorpio moons, no Scorpio risings. This is a general reading. And so if you want to be able to relate to what I'm going to say, it's imperative that you be a Scorpio sun. Okay, so it's called What Am I Doing with My Life? It's a 6 card spread, so it won't be super long. The first card represents you now. The second card represents your fears. The third card represents past beneficial influences. The fourth card represents past negative influences. The fifth card represents I promise myself this. And the sixth card represents this will be the result. So if you promise yourself what's on the fifth card, then the result will be what we will see on the sixth card for Scorpio suns. All right, so let's start with the Me Now card. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them down, and I haven't looked at them yet. So the Me Now is the Seven of Pentacles. So for Scorpios, with the Seven of Pentacles being your you now, I see that you are working on your character, really making changes to see growth in your personality, growth in your everyday life. So for your fears, for Scorpio suns, we have judgment. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward, Scorpio suns. Your fears are in regards to being judged, but it could also be in regards to being uncertain about your spirituality, and also delving into situations spiritually that you have not been delving into. So you're exploring your spiritual self, and you're afraid that you will hit a dead end and that you won't be able to continue to grow because you had the Seven of Pentacles, the growth in personality in the Me Now, and then so your fear is that you won't be able to continue to grow as an individual. The third card is past beneficial influences for Scorpio suns. So the world, really being a connoisseur of the world. Your past beneficial influences could have included travel, but that's a little bit specific. If I was going to go more general for all of you who are watching, I would say that the World card for past beneficial influences is in regards to your experiences that you've had, how you've reacted to your experiences have been beneficial to you. The fourth card represents past negative influences. We have the Two of Swords. So past negative influences, I would say with the Two of Swords, it's definitely staleness of the mind. So when you feel like you know everything and you feel like there is nothing left to learn, and I think that ties in well with the Seven of Pentacles and the You Now, the first card I drew, the Seven of Pentacles, because that was what you were experiencing now, was a growth in your personality and waiting for things to come to fruition. But for the past negative influences with the Two of Swords, it has to do very much with your mind and believing that you know it all and you may be more intelligent than others, which isn't a bad thing to have self-confidence. But I think that if you close your mind off to understanding that there's always something to learn, that's when you hit a dead end. So the fifth card for you, Scorpio suns, is I promise myself this for yourselves. What do you promise yourselves? The Three of Wands. So it's interesting that we had the Two of Swords for your past negative influences, and that has to do with the mind and the duality of the mind. And then for your I promise myself this, you have the Three of Wands, which kind of actually it gets a little bit more difficult for you in the sense, because if you want to continue to balance yourself out with the negative, it was that the fact that you thought that you were already balanced and there was nowhere else to go or nothing else to do. But if you promise yourself that you will always try hard to throw a little something extra into the mix, use your willpower to make things more difficult for yourself, to give yourself a challenge. If you promise to challenge yourself and your willpower, you will see the result, which is going to be card number 6. So this is the card for this will be the result for Scorpio suns, the Two of Wands. So it's interesting because you have the Three of Wands for promising yourself yourself this, which was that you would challenge yourself. And the result is going to be the Two of Wands, where the more you challenge yourself, Scorpios, the more it will become easier, because the Two of Wands is easy to balance. And it's also, it makes your willpower a lot easier to maneuver and to manipulate and to yield. Not yield, I mean wield. So if you yield to the Three of Wands and make sure that you challenge yourself, then the result will be the Two of Wands, where you will find out that the more you challenge yourself, the more you grow, and the more easier things that you've past challenged yourself with, the things that you've challenged yourself with in the past, actually become easier in the future. So that's the Scorpio Sun reading for today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you feel like it, and subscribe to my channel. This is Mo here. I hope you have a good day. Bye, Scorpios.